Listen carefully, and you will see why we say that this guy is a fool. You see, the problem is Muhammad, not only he is the only fool, even those who defend him, they are more fool than him. Listen to the answer and how he defend him.
Believed himself to be a prophet. He was sincere in his own belief. They have to acknowledge this.
How he was sincere? Muhammad, he said to the Muslim, you can have 4 wives, he can have as many as you want. He said to the Muslim, you can do this and that, but he can do the opposite. How he was sincere? The best of the booty, the best of the women, as much as he wants from wives. He can take whatever he wants. He can choose whatever he wants. He don't even need to do ablution when he pray if he want. He have, so Muhammad, he was sincere. A sincere man, he give a law, he followed the law, but Muhammad obviously is above the law. Muhammad the sincere, he went to his own son's wife when she is in the house of the husband. Muhammad, he told his men not to look at women, they are not theirs. But Muhammad, he could not hold his sincerity together when he saw a tall white woman see-through clothing. He started flirting with her, and later then he went to, obviously the wife of this guy, she is a bad woman too. She went to her husband, she told him, your father, he was here and he flirted with me. The son here ran to his father saying, father, let me divorce her. Muhammad the hypocrite, you see how sincere, he said, why you want to divorce her? The guy, imagine the filthy Muhammad, 5 minutes ago he was flirting with his wife, and now he is saying to him, why you want to divorce her? Keep her, man. You see how sincere he is. And imagine all those stories are in their books. This is not stories written in the books of the Jews and the Hindus, the Buddhas. This is Islamic books approved by Muslims. Muhammad the sincere man, he have the best of the booty. Muhammad the sincere man, the booty including women and money. Muhammad the sincere man, he is above the law. Muhammad the sincere man, he told his men how to do ablution, but he don't do ablution. Muhammad the sincere man, he says, you don't do poo-poo, turn your ass to the Kaaba. He was doing it. So everything Muhammad, he said to his men to do, he don't follow. A prophet who make a privilege, and his privilege is about his pocket and his penis, obviously he is not sincere, because all the prophet privilege is from the waist and down. His pocket, his penis. Is not about how nice he is. Muslims, they have to pray on Muhammad. Allah have to pray on Muhammad. You cannot convert to Islam unless you associate the name of Allah with the name of Muhammad. Allah and the angels and the Muslims and the believers, all of them, they are praying on Muhammad. Muhammad became the center of the universe. If the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her, and this is in Islamic books. Have you ever heard of a God? He make verses just for the sake of Muhammad penis? Look what Aisha, she said, and this is Aisha al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, so it is very authentic. I felt jealous of women who offer themselves to the Prophet. Muhammad, he made chapters in the Quran or verses. It says that Muslim women, they can offer themselves to the Prophet. Why? Why your mother or your sister or your daughter, she have obligation to offer her private part to the Prophet? What does have to do with God? Muhammad was the most evil husband ever. When the wives go against Muhammad because of his mistreatment, because of his deception, because of his cheating, Muhammad always make a verse claiming Allah is speaking to him. Imagine if you are a female, you are married to a man, he make a chapter in his holy book saying any woman, she can take off her panty to sleep with him. And why is that? Because he's a prophet. And why a woman, she have to give herself to a prophet? Because Allah, he want the prophet penis to be happy. Happy penis mean happy prophet, and happy penis of prophet, that's mean happy Allah. So the happiness of Allah is coming through the happy penis of Muhammad. So women, they're coming, they are lining up to offer themselves to Muhammad. But why women they do that? You know, those poor women, they want support. If they offer themselves to sleep with this man, he's a prophet of Allah, he's like a king for them now. She will get free food, free shelter, free protection. You can imagine your boyfriend is the big guy, the gang, the cartel leader. So women, they are coming lining up and they are offering themselves to Aisha, to Muhammad. And then Aisha, she said that Muhammad, he received a verse from Allah. Look, not only Muhammad, he received a verse from Allah to sleep with them, he received verses from Allah says, if you don't want one, like if someone, she don't look good, someone, she is old for you, you don't like her, you can differ. Look at this. Then when Allah, the exalted, the glorious, revealed this, you may differ any of them as you wish, and take yourself any to you wish. So Muhammad, he made a mistake. He says any woman, she can offer herself to me. Women, they start offering themselves, and many of them, they are old. Muhammad, he don't want the old. But now he's in trouble. He said, offer yourself, I will take you. So Muhammad, now he have to make an exit where he can choose only the beautiful, the young. So he made a verse says, Allah said to me, you may differ any of them you wish, and take yourself any you wish. It's a shopping. And they said to us, Muhammad, he did not lie. Can you really believe that there is a God? He said to Muslim men, you cannot do what Muhammad doing. Only Muhammad, he can do this. Only Muhammad, women, they can offer themselves to him. And only Muhammad, he can reject and he can accept the one he like. And those verses have nothing to do with God anyway. I mean, what does have to do with God? What this will do to Islam? What those verses have to do with Allah? Why Allah is involved? Why Allah, he put his nose under the skirts of women, sniffing there which one is good for the Prophet? So Aisha, she said, I feel jealous. So look what she said to him. And if you desire, this is what Allah saying, and if you desire any of them, you set aside, you know, and then no sin chargeable to you between two brackets. No, obviously this is a sin, obviously. But Muhammad trying to cleanse himself, saying, Allah told me, it's not my fault. It's not about the penis of Muhammad. No, this is God, my friend. God, he want the women to offer themselves, and God told the women, let the Prophet choose between you. Take off your panty, and I will choose the one I like. It's God. It's God. It's not him. Muhammad is just actually Muhammad, he hated the brother. Aisha, she said, it seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your sex desire, Muhammad. You see here, it does not show the word sex, right? But we are talking about what? About sex. So Aisha, she is not a fool. She noticed that this God is a made-up God to serve the balls of the Prophet. It seemed to me, who said that? Aisha. It seemed to me that your God, Allah, exists for one reason. It's your penis. Isn't it obvious? What does this have to do with God? All cult leaders, they share one thing: sex and money. They want from you your money, and they want your women, all of them, and they want to sleep with as many as they can. So all what it takes Muhammad to do so is to create chapter saying that Allah told me that. It's not me. You see? It's not me. Why Muhammad don't say that without permission? I mean, why he is needing a chapter in the Quran? I mean, he is the Prophet, supposedly, right? And people obey him anyway. But by saying that Allah said to me, then nobody dare to question. It's Allah. So the happiness of Allah is coming through the happy penis of Muhammad.